When you brought the idea to Tony to play third, where did that come from? Had you been thinking about that, or I know you've been working out at third.
Well, I think it's you know, I'm available wherever he want me to play. So I mean, I think as you see, you need to give some at bat to Craig, and I prefer him being in the lineup there. I don't think he's too comfortable on second base, and and everybody's thinking about my arm. I'm like, dude, my arm is great. I mean, I got fits 2 years ago, and I feel good. And it's not about Albert Pujols, it's not about Alan Craig, it's about how can we contribute to our ball club. And I was like, hey, give me a shot there, and if I don't look good, then that'll be the last time that I approach you. But I think I can still play third base. Can I play every day? Probably no. But I think an emergency or whenever he needs me, I'm available, and I want him to know that.
You look pretty good. Did you feel pretty comfortable?
Well, I was comfortable. I think it's always good when you get that first ground ball out of the way, and it happened in the second inning and got over, and obviously feel comfortable. I mean, and it's easy for me to explain. I mean, you have to try. I mean, when you play first base, it's almost like third baseman, except you have a little bit more time in third base, and you catch the ball and try to make the routine play, and don't try to be too cute there, and that's what I try to do. I felt that I was playing at first base, any routine play, I was gonna be able to catch. And in the first inning, Valdez tried bunting. It was a bunt that Jake got to. And those are the things that I was aware to. Make sure that I'm in a good position. That if they try a bunt for a base hit, that's probably gonna be the toughest play for me to make. And I want to be in good position to make that play.
So originally in Chicago, you had said that you wanted to play third base on this last road trip?
Well, I brought it to Joe. I mean, but obviously Joe wasn't making the call back then. At that time, yes, he was right in the lineup, but he had to check with Tony, with everybody else. But like I said, this is not about me. This is about 25 guys, and our goal here is to try to get a win every day. And and that's what I told Tony. I'm like, hey, listen, if I'm available, and he looks at me and he's like, you sure? I'm like, hey, listen, if I don't think that I can play third, then you know what, I would never bring that up. Because it'd be stupid for me to go out there and embarrass myself in the big league level, But I think the relationship that you build with a manager like Tony for almost 12 years, and he trusts you and I trust him, and I told him we went with it, and at the end we're glad that Jake threw a great game, and we got a win.
So you think this will happen again, or is this something that you just kind of?
I don't make those calls, man. I'm ready to play whenever he needs me there, But hopefully it doesn't happen too many times, but whenever he needs me, I'll be ready to play. Like I said, it's not about myself, man. It's about this organization, help this ball club to win, and whatever it takes, I'm available to do it.